I know.
And I'm looking up to them.
Scott, you know what freaks me
happened?
out is when a trophy car kid came up to me and he handed me a beer. I'm like, what are you doing with the beer? And he goes, I'm 21 now. That freaked me out. And it was like, here, Dave.
So we got a Tim Roberts checking in. The 933 Production 1000 UTV is not being raced today because I guess his daughter broke her leg, but it was a great race, way to get it. Wish he was there. Yep, Tim, sorry to hear about your daughter.
Bummer.
Boy, when you break a leg, that just kind of grosses me out a little bit. That's like a major appendage.
Been there, done that.
And here come our SoCal Fleet Services Pro Buggy Division. Here's our lineup starting from the back. Row number 4 inside is Mark Zimmerman in the 88. Outside of him, Gunnar Kennedy in the 82. Row 3 inside, Lorenzo Bonacci in the 33. Zachary Daffrin outside of him in the 56. Row 3 inside. The 74, Brady Whitlock. Outside of him, Dale Eberts in the 7. Next row. The 15 of Trey Gibbs. You know, I've quietly been watching him.
Trey?
Yeah, I mean, he's almost stealth, but fast stealth. He kind of sneaks up on you. Doesn't kind of catch you off guard.
He's always been quick.
Outside of him is Brady Whitlock in the 74. And front row, on the pole, Matt Brister in the 5 and Trevor Briska in the 59.
He'll be the fast monkey on the pole. Fast monkey performance. That reminds me of Chip Chip.
Dude.
Speed Racer.
Oh, I know. I'm not going to admit that I know, but I know.
Oh, they still play that replays.
It hasn't been canceled.
Lives forever on the internet.
Perception of animal abuse. Keeping all eyes right now on that pace truck as he come out of the final turn. Will he pull in and go to green? No, one thing we haven't mentioned before, for some of the fans that may be tuned in at home or some of the ones that haven't been off-road racing before, the tires that we're seeing on these cars. Same things you can buy off the shelf.
DOTs?
Same thing, yeah. Brady Whitlock was nerfing Trevor Briska at the line. Briska couldn't take off because the back of his roll cage, the chassis of his car is at an angle. So it was almost acting like a scoop, and it was picking him up.
Lifting the back tires up. So it's Brisker. Say that 3 times fast. Eberts back there trying to find that trust machine.
This right here, and correct me if I'm wrong, but with all the things that the drivers have to do inside the cockpits, I mean, there's a clutch, there's the shifter, there's the button for tear-offs, there's the button to talk, there's a steering brake.
Yeah, which they really don't use as much in
no?
cars. Yeah,
really?
Nowadays, it's off the track. Bummer.
I always thought that it was like tapping your head and rubbing your stomach, and then tapping your feet at the same time.
You have to burn the throttle, pump the brake, pull the cutting brake, turn the wheel, and shift.
Whoa. But this is the hardest car, I think, the hardest car to drive in all of off-road.
Zimmerman off the track, pulls out, almost hits a car. Almost hits that Bomber Eyewear car of Lorenzo Bonacci. Pretty cool to see Lorenzo has moved up. One of the old, what do you say, old CJ Greaves buggy?
Well, it could be, which keep going back. It's I think this is the first time I've been to a short course race in years where I haven't seen at least one beam car out there.
That's true. We got some Funkos, Lumicrafts.
You usually Danny Fodrell pulls out a piece of art that is still a relic that is still fast. Somehow he's figured out to make beam cars still competitive.
Integrity's a Fodrell. That's a Fodrell car. Redlocks. Behind him's a Funko. I think it's a Lumacraft. Behind him also.
You know, this is one thing that always amazes me as we talk about tires. Now watch how these things land off the jumps going into turns. They land already pitched sideways, and the force, the G-force on the sidewalls, obviously they're running beadlocks, but the fact that the sidewalls just don't rip to shreds lap after lap.
That's been huge.
It's his footrest monitor. Man, nice battle going on for second place right now between Brister and Gibbs. Gibbs is way on the outside. Outside entrance, inside exit. Couldn't make it work.
We got some great battles going on all over the track there. Little groups of battles. Top three battling over here. Battles for 4th and 5th. And then back to 7th, 8th, 9th. It's two Funko cars that are leading. Brister and Briska.
Wow, Gibbs going way to the outside. Briska running in second. Kind of took away a line away from Gibbs going into turn number 2. Gibbs had to check up and go swing way to the outside and lost about 2, maybe 3 car lengths running in that 3rd spot. Now he has to play catch up all over again.
Tell you what, the rookie Bonacci battling hard back there with the veteran Whitlock. Oh, look at this.
Into turn 1.
Briska was right on his tailpipe.
Again, he had to check up. Took the line away. As Briska had a great run going into turn number 1. Brister, I wouldn't say he's blocking, but he's running a very skilled race, running the lines that he wants to run. And is taking away anything and everything that Briska's trying to throw at him.
So Brister running a blistering speed in front of Briska.
Yeah.
I'm going to trip you on a tongue twister soon. Look at this. He pulls away a little bit here out of that. He gets great exit speed. And you can really see that turn, how it really comes into play off that turn. Or before that jump into the turn 6. It's got a little bit of a bend. And there's the comp caution.
Oh.
Re-rack, restack time.
I didn't realize the comp yellow was going to be coming out, but it looked like Briska had another run made at him for turn 1.
Yeah, most definitely. I do think he had a great run.
So it looks like Rachel's checked in. Way to go, Cody Vanderveer.
How about that? Come down for your first race, coming down from NorCal and getting on the box, man. That's pretty impressive. Especially Production 1000, such a competitive class. So many cars. 19 of them, I think it was.
Yep.
Jeez.
So Dale Ebers.
Everett pulls off. Looks like he's got a flat left rear. It's only flat on the bottom, though.
So we have one car, 2 cars are in the hot pits. One has got a shot to pull back out in front of the pace truck to stay on the lead lap, but if it falls back, it could be a lap down.
Yeah.
But it looks,
He's going to get that Zach Drapkin. Red line.
So he's got to go all the way on the outside of the track, disappear out of sight behind the banking.
He'll make it.
And get back out. Oh, yeah. But is there a speed limit in situations like this?
Usually there is, but I don't know if anybody's over the radar gun right now. It's only speeding if they catch you.
Yeah, well, you know, there was a little.
He's going to come across the stripe. He's on him. Good kid he is, Zach Drapkin. I used to race jet skis back in the day with his dad.
Yeah.
Scott. What a small world it is sometimes in racing.
He's I've never been able to figure it out yet, technology-wise, but the fact that Drapkin's another one of those guys or kids that's really involved in iRacing.
Smart kid.
I'm able to check on results, stuff like that. I still can't tune in and
I thought your son was going to build your computer.
He did. I got it. I don't help me out none. I don't know how to do it.
I have to call and walk you through it. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
One of the guys I've known for a long, long time. One of the first drivers that I've met after moving to California in 2005. Steve Barlow, he's here.
With the Masons, crew chief for the Masons.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's weird not to see him walking on the Red Bull gear.
Dude, he's one heck of a driver.
No, Steve, if correct me if I'm wrong, Steve Barlow. Pace truck went by him.
Yeah.
Pace truck went past him.
Yeah, it did. That's not my pay grade. I was going to tell people we're officially unofficial.
So at the top of the green flag, Brister maintains the point. Briska still in second and still pressuring. Our leader, Trey Gibbs, now is in the mix as well.
Trying to catch back up. But we go back up to the front action. Brister. Still out front. Brisker trying to get a run on it. Trey Gibbs, Freddie Whitlock, Zimmerman, Bonacci, Drapkin, and Kennedy.
You're hit. Here comes outside entrance, inside exit. I know I keep saying that, but this is what works.
There it is.
He went just a little bit too high in that turn. Hit the apex a little bit too high. Here it is.
He's got him. Brister got out of shape there.
Will Brister return the favor? Inside exit? No! Brisker will hang on to the lead.
Brister getting a little sideways, lost a lot of forward momentum. He's looking again to go outside in. Oh, it looked like Gibbs trying to fill that hole too. He's going to play a little monkey in the wrench on the monkey.
You cannot get any closer than what these guys are running right now.
In this class, especially, you know, when you
without
get close,
touching, yeah.
Open wheels, man. You don't want to hit. Like you said, just like a tap on the UTVs, tap on these things. A-arms, idle arms.
And now I think that Briska's actually might be running a little tad bit slower than he was previously, just to keep tight to that inside line.
So Trey Gibbs doesn't sneak up. That's what he's worried about now.
In fact, Trey Gibbs just made the pass. Trey now running in second.
It's a right rear flat for Brister. That car is shredded. with Zimmerman. Well, he's opening up that donor shop a couple times out there. Brister's still running, just on a rim. White flag's going to come out this next time around, it looks like.
It appears to be, yeah. It's in hand.
Brister just trying to rotate to get some points. I'm going to say that rim will become a coffee table to somebody.
Yeah,
it's going to be no good for racing cars.
You know, that happened from what we were talking about earlier, landing sideways off one of the jumps. Couldn't quite take the pressure.
Here comes Drapkin trying to work on Whitlock now. Checkered flag will be coming around very shortly.
Makes a swing to the outside. He broke the right front on Drapkin. Right to that small rhythm section. Looked at the right front, got pointed in the right direction. When I mean right, I mean turning right.
Turning right.
Everything else wanted to turn left. So Briscoe will take the win. Trey Gibbs second.
Oh boy. Did Bonacci get it?
Bonacci got him.
To third.
How about this? Let's see the difference. 0.072 seconds. The gap.
Wow.
So once again on race number 11, which just took place, we'll send Dave Arnold down to the podium, interview our top 3 drivers. As our next race, race number 12, will be Pro Light. Pro Light coming up next, as we've got quite a few cars. 2, 3 cars pulling off the flat tire. We got a busted front end of the car off to the left side of the course in our final turn. We've got some extraction work to do, some track prep work to do. As our top 3 drivers jump out of the car and Dave Arnold's gingerly walking down the stairs, I'm once again monitoring the live feed and everything that's being said there. And April Winter checks in from the grandstands. Happy birthday, by the way, April. Yeah, you can look around all you want. You know where I'm at. What were you saying about M&M's? April. April Winter.
All right, we still got a couple of races to go here. Let's go ahead and get Trevor and Trey and Lorenzo up here in the box. Well, here they are. Give it up for Lorenzo Bonacci, Trey Gibbs, and Trevor Briska. It's pretty awesome. I'm going to say, Lorenzo, we've got a $100 K&N gift card for you. Cool thing is, your first podium here at the Gas Series in a Pro Buggy as a rookie, so you got to be stoked.
Oh yeah, I am. That was a crazy race, especially. Oh my goodness, I saw my chance at the end and I took it. And, oh, man.
And I think we looked at it was like, I don't know, hundredths of a second between the two of you with that drag race.
I don't even know. That was crazy.
Well, it was awesome. I know you got some great people to thank for all this.
Oh, yeah. I got God, first of all, for keeping us all safe on the track, especially with all the action that's been going on. I'd like to thank my parents for bringing me out here and supporting us. I'd like to thank Bomber Eyewear for the awesome sunglasses. You guys, amazing sunglasses, and they float in the water too. I'd like to thank Pole Position Raceway for all the seat time that I can get there. Great track, great people there. Yep, Ken Fott especially. I'd like to thank Buck Signs for the sweet wrap, sweet graphics. Who else? Cartech, Corona Motorsports, Action Sports Canopies, K&N Filters, anybody else that I didn't mention that's been on the track. Oh, and Tony Rutledge for starting Trophy Cart, and Big John's Military Surplus. You guys are awesome.
There he is. Give it up for this young man right there, Lorenzo Bonacci. So stoked to see. Moving on here to Trey Gibbs. And Trey, Scott and I were up there talking, and he goes, man, Trey's like kind of quiet back there. He's kind of sneaking, and all of a sudden you're up in a podium position. You did it quietly.
Yeah, definitely. Coming into weekends, especially leading the championship right now, we kind of knew we got to be safe. And, it was a crazy battle watching these guys. They were going back and forth. And, especially with leading the points right now, I just kind of sat back and was watching for them. And, I was waiting for that right opportunity when they made a mistake, but both of them kept it clean. I was able to get by Brister with the flats. Sucks that you got a flat because those guys are really going at it. But, every spot I can get, I'm going to take. But, congrats to Trevor on the win and everybody for the first podium over here. Good job to that. But, tomorrow we'll be back. We're going to go back, find some more speed so we can really be up there, give them a time run for the money.
Well, and of course, your family and sponsors that make this all possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Trevor, my dad, all the family, my grandma, stepmom, everyone who comes out and supports me. Illumicraft race cars, this thing's a badass. As you just saw, going off sideways, landing. CSD, Temecula Motorsports, Rugged Radios, VP Race Fuels, and anyone else forgot. Thank you guys so much for getting me out here, and we'll be looking for that top spot tomorrow. Trey
Gibbs, second place. Moving on over here, and I'll move it here to the side. Trevor, you got nice little K&N. Man, how great it is. Your sister comes down to see you and a little break here to watch you race.
Yeah, it's definitely a crazy feeling. I didn't know she was coming out at all, and then she showed up yesterday morning just before practice. So to be able to come out here and get a win for her and all of my other friends and family out here supporting our hometown race definitely feels a little extra special, It wasn't an easy race at all. The wind started picking up towards the end, made a few mistakes. At one point, Matt got by me, and I was just trying to keep my head on my shoulders and drive a smooth race, Got to give it up to Matt and Trey both for running me clean, and can't thank everyone that helps me out enough, All-Tech Motorsports, Funko Motorsports, Mickey Thompson Tires, Cartech, VP Fuels, the Fab School, Prolong, just anyone else that I forgot, Thank you guys a bunch.
Trevor Briska, there it is. How about that? His sister comes down to support him with his lucky charm. So let's give it up for Lorenzo Bonacci, Trey Gibbs, and once again, Trevor Briska up on top of the box.